In several major cities across China, a surge of destructive fires has ignited widespread fear and urgent concern. These incidents, erupting in both residential towers and suburban districts, reveal how fragile urban safety has become under mounting environmental and infrastructural strain. In Nanjing, catastrophe struck when a blaze erupted in a lower-level storage section of a high-rise residential block. Within moments, flames surged through stairwells, transforming narrow escape paths into smoke-filled death traps. Families scrambled in terror, clutching children as alarms wailed. Thick, poisonous smoke consumed the hallways, forcing panicked residents to push toward emergency exits. Witnesses described choking conditions so severe that visibility dropped to near zero. Several apartments were blackened and gutted, with walls cracked from the brutal heat. Emergency crews stormed the scene, deploying multiple hose lines and industrial fans in an attempt to contain the blaze. Despite their speed, firefighters fought against rapidly spreading smoke and volatile flare-ups. Their efforts saved portions of the building, but the structure remains scarred. In Shenzhen, disaster struck a high-rise when a suspected gas leak in a kitchen triggered a sudden explosion and fire. Residents reported a thunderous blast, followed by roaring flames. The fire spread quickly across one level, sparking chaos as alarms rattled throughout the tower. Authorities ordered a full evacuation, forcing families and office workers alike into crowded streets below. Fire crews arrived with aerial ladders to strike at the blaze from above, while drones hovered overhead to pinpoint rooftop hotspots and dangerous heat concentrations. To prevent wider damage, power was deliberately cut in surrounding neighborhoods. The blackout, though temporary, left hundreds without electricity in the stifling evening air. Volunteers moved through the displaced crowds, handing out bottled water and protective masks. In Xi'an, residents endured a terrifying evening when flames burst from a densely populated residential tower. The inferno spread rapidly, forcing an emergency evacuation that left families rushing down narrow staircases. Children cried while parents carried belongings in desperation. Several witnesses reported hearing a violent noise, possibly an explosion, before fire and smoke blasted through multiple windows. Firefighters rushed in but faced major obstacles. Outdated wiring, cramped alleys, and obstructed access routes slowed their advance dangerously. Authorities scrambled to provide shelter. Schools and community centers were converted overnight into makeshift housing for the displaced. The atmosphere inside these shelters was marked by exhaustion, fear, and disbelief as residents processed the sudden loss of their homes. Meanwhile, on the outskirts of Harbin, fast-moving brush fires encroached upon suburban neighborhoods. Fanned by bone-dry grass and fierce winds, flames advanced toward homes with terrifying speed. Families could see the glow of fire reflecting off fences and windows. Bulldozers were deployed to carve emergency fire breaks. Agricultural equipment and rural storage sheds were consumed, collapsing into smoldering ruins. Though no casualties were reported, the destruction of property was immense, and the psychological toll was severe. Local residents, desperate to protect their homes, took direct action. Armed with shovels and water buckets, they cleared vegetation, built makeshift barriers, and fought to push the flames back. Their efforts, alongside firefighters, prevented total devastation in several districts. Social media became a lifeline for survival. Posts spread warnings of blocked roads, shared evacuation alerts, and directed residents toward shelters. Without these real-time updates, many more families would have been trapped or cut off from help during the chaos. Thanks for watching Severe Weather, where we break down the facts behind nature's most intense moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Hit the bell so you never miss a real, calm, and clear report. Note: some footage in this video may be used for illustration and may not show the exact event described. See you in the next one. Stay informed, stay safe,